To presentation number 7. We have Melissa Hellwig, who is the homeowner of this project. And Melissa is an environmental communicator, so we're gonna have a fantastic presentation. Yoga teacher and artist who demonstrates her love of holistic, sustainable living through this house and through this project. Her family has worked on this project every weekend for over 6 months. So it's definitely a family endeavor, so hopefully that'll be part of her presentation. And she's really proud to have shared the experience of making the home with her husband and kids. She says about her family, even though they're reluctant greenies, they've learned a lot of great deal about the materials reuse and creativity. And she hopes that this kind of project will inspire a lot more people, and hopefully more of her street will have projects like this. So please welcome Melissa.
We just spent 8 years in Canada, and we've been in Adelaide for 5 years and moved 5 times. So this is our new old family home, Yaegl, and we're really relieved to be there. We're new fans to modernism, and we were looking for a house that offered great orientation and large windows and simplicity, and we got really lucky, we think. So basically this house, it was designed between 52 and 56. The orientation's really unique and weird on the block. And we got a house for $1,000. So this house, had we not bought it, would have been demolished for land value alone. So we are just riveted. So microphone higher or lower? There we go. See, it's a collaborative thing with our family. So 2 years later, this is what we've got. And we celebrated our son's 18th. We had a yard full of jungle, which we're trying to now recreate. Got a little bit damaged during the renovation process. We had original atomic lights, which we got restored in Melbourne. It was a classic modernist house. It's crazy paving and panelling, an old copper fire, old copper water heater on the flat roof became our firebox. And we had so much timber, raw timber left over that the first year, winter just gone, we used all that timber for the fire. So the demolition crew, sorry kids, and the senior crew, we did a lot of the demolition ourselves because we wanted to try to save some money to use architecture and design for the house. We removed carpets and sagging kainite ceilings. You can see the kainite there, beautiful stuff, but it wasn't going to last. Teak panelling, old doors, laminate flooring we sold on Gumtree. We stripped out anything and everything we could. A lot went to Habitat for Humanity, fans. The kitchen, the whole kitchen just walked away. That was really cool. And we got money for it, so we didn't have to do a thing. And these lovely battens from the ceiling, we stripped those out and used them on the back porch later on. So the money that we saved was really cool because then we could get architectural and design consultants to do what we had no idea how to do. And we felt that the house needed an expert eye because it was originally designed by the folk who designed Tonsley and also the architects of this building on Hindley Street. So we thought it was worthy of some respect. And we were lucky with Studio 9, who incorporated a lot of ideas from the 50s. So we looked at all the weird, wonderful things we found, bits of wallpaper and colours, and some of the concepts, although that's not me, obviously, you know, some of the design ideas. And a really cool thing we found, one of their key attributes was to incorporate just filling in this garage area. So that plus a small extension got us 18% more house for 4% more footprint, and got a home office for my husband. So really we didn't impact the ecosystem surrounding very much. We had steel windows, which we restored, 32 frames, terrible condition, but they were sandblasted, powder coated, and we were really lucky because we found that the fittings were brass and copper, so they were beautiful. The next big thing was that we salvaged 3,000 bricks, and with the help of some neighbours and teenagers, we chipped and chipped and chipped and used them for a few different things. And this is the construction process, basically a year of mess, and scary year of mess. Reused Oregon for structural walls, insulation, earth wool in floor and ceiling, and blow-in insulation in the gaps. We constantly took materials down and reused them and collected nails. Well, the kids did. The sawdust went to a local cricket club, which I thought was really cool to fill in holes. The panelling from the outside went to the inside. Some teak panelling we pulled down went elsewhere. This was beautiful copper mesh, which we still have some, used for mozzie screens in our new windows. Just the most beautiful materials. So recycled steel bench, recycled timber stairwell and pantry, and old cupboards used in the garage. It just, I warned you, there were lots of slides because we tried to use all the materials that we could, including salvaged door pulls. This was lovely, some pool fencing used as balustrade out the back, copper wire baskets, a little bit of a folly. Second-hand, and curbside stuff for the dogs because they needed a house too. 20,000 litre water tanks, 2 tens, lovely local ceramic lights, even down to the outdoor setting. We'd never really had one before, but this was traceable teak, so we know exactly where it comes from. 5 kilowatt solar. We just got batteries last week, so we've been madly following those charts, wondering what the weird spikes are. My son's guitar, I think. So backyard ecosystems, trying to look after the blue tongues and a bit of veggie garden, even though we've only been there 6 months. So this is the original builders from 1955, and we're really looking forward to ODM Group finishing the house and getting their signatures on there. And I didn't know whether this was appropriate, but a bit of a plug for all of the gang that helped us out, and we had no idea what we'd end up with. Now we're there, but it was just the most magical experience to make a home in Adelaide, and just really proud to be a part of it. So thank you.